information onto what ended up happening here. In the meantime, we can take a look. We've had a couple of reports on the bracket so far. Looks like J-Chan has been able to defeat Vit there, so we'll be going against Tera next time.
That's going to be terrifying.
That's probably going to be a Miracle Draven versus Mid-Range Draven, so pretty exciting.
No!
Everyone loves watching that.
No!
But even with that, Eagle Eye also was able...
Why is he at mid-range?
Able to take down Eagle Eye. Will be going against Siri, which
God, dude, my first match is gonna be the fucking worst. My worst matchup. Damn it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Yo, what's this?
Which one of these games you want to pick? I assume you have your reasons. Do you have the deck list for all of these players? Do we know what they're on, or are we just finding out live?
Well, so Siri is on what's Aurelia. Don't know why I was skipping on that name for a second. Tera, we know. Corey is gonna be on Kaisa. But yeah, I know most of them in this case. And of course, this is going to be a deck-locked tournament. So we'll see who actually is going to be ending up on top.
Yeah. It's actually also interesting. We can take a minute, I guess, to figure out how we would update these decks going into set 3. Because I know for Victor, one card that immediately stands out to me is Shadow Cool, where you choose a friendly unit, give it temporary, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
It only costs 2, and it's like, I don't mind if this token dies, it's already scored me points.
Well,
so I think that looks pretty strong.
No, that looks amazing. That was one of the cards that was absolutely needed for a Victor deck. We also got the board wipe with it too, which is also going to be incredibly powerful. But I do think that card draw, because now we're able to potentially run Hidden Blade and giving a unit temporary potentially, and then still be able to draw. And I like it too because there is no power cost to that card, and that is huge for Victor, which is very power hungry.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. Like, card draw with no power cost in yellow is new, and it's draw 2 for 2. Like, that's such an insane rate. We never really get that without a power cost or without some kind of additional cost, like sacking a unit. In this case, we're sacking a recruit. I'm all around a huge fan of this. I can imagine people even potentially in Fiora playing it to give their unsung hero after it's already become mighty temporary, and then just go, cool, I'll just roll 6 cards.
Yeah.
At the start of my next turn. That feels pretty good.
Oh yeah. And so again, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. So guys, we don't know exactly what is going on. We're going to be going into a different game.
Corey, let's see it.
Going into Draven versus Aurelia, the tale as old as time, at least for set 2.
The tale as old as time.
And it looks like it's Miracle Draven, as we're playing the Ezreal deck. And we're on Zone Warrens, usually a giveaway, but I don't like to assume anything, because players they all have their different twists on it, and if you get too into the game of like, oh, that battlefield means this, you can sometimes mulligan completely incorrectly.
No, exactly, and that's the hard part too, and we're really hoping that Aurelia is going to be able to maintain that consistency. We've been watching a lot of gameplay of Aurelia lately because she has been doing so well. But that's the hard part, is you need to be able to not only balance out your rune count because of the power hungriness of Aurelia, but also you need to maintain cards in hand. Otherwise, you're just going to get in so much trouble.
I do like how with Aurelia we've kind of moved into more of this aggressive line.
Oh, that was. I thought somebody joined my chat. I was like, what the hell?
We have an update. We received a message from Lemure here. There was a fuse box blown.
Sheesh.
So unlikely that he will make it back in time. He has nicely conceded the match.
Damn.
Oh no.
That blows. Literally.
Oh no, the old Joey Wheeler falling before he
Yep.
That's so funny.
Unfortunate, but well played by both those players, and we'll have Raven advancing over Victor.
Not the Joey Wheeler.
And a fuse box blow. That's just insane. I get it, but man, that's tough. And it looks like, we are going with the detonate of the Miracle Draven, as detonate now is going to be coming in, destroying the treasure trove and being able to channel.
We got a buy, so we're
and
technically 1-0.
draw.
We'll go ahead and put that in,
That's
actually.
just one of the best plays that you can have for this deck. And Corey actually normally has been playing Kaisa in so many of these tournaments, and now has made the switch to detonate Draven. So an interesting choice there.
Looks like Asakura is considering defying this detonate. And I don't hate the move. Yeah, I think it's really
awful.
nice to deny your opponent a draw 3 and a ramp.
Well, and also with detonate, there's no other red runes anymore, so it's not like even if you had another one in hand, you can follow up with that. So this is, I think,
Am I streaming on Twitch too?
very solid
Yes.
try. And now,
Yes,
having to
sir.
force out something like a stack deck
What's good, my
isn't
boy?
nearly as good. Where
Yeah,
otherwise
Twitch is
you
where
were
things have been
confident
hitting.
and still
Honestly,
able to
YouTube doesn't
stack
like
deck.
my riftbound as much for some reason.
Also block your opponent from getting to 7
Twitch love that
extra
shit.
runes because they would have got the
We're
round
just now getting
three,
started though. I got a
round four,
tournament tonight.
And if they want to sack
We're
it,
watching
they
round
will.
1 right now. I got a buy round.
So that is a bit of a slowdown, and we've also know that we're going to get cards off of our Stellar Corn.
So actually, I'm technically 1-0.
Deck of taking advantage that they are quite slow before they get going, as they're looking to set up their combo up on 6, and then play through the rest of the game. By denying that and forcing another power cost on this cold shot to get our repeat here, we'll be able
go
to
and
take
spark
a
up.
points lead and start recouping some of our card advantage because of the Stellar Corn Herder.
Well, and
I got
this is
half a
such
Subway sandwich here
dangerous
too.
move here
Everything we
because,
can
yes,
need.
With
Everything.
Miracle Draven, you're able to maintain a lot of card draw. You're able to get things going, but you don't necessarily want to be low on the rune count until you at least have the, 10 cards in your discard, so that you can at least get the Rasas to be able to compensate a little bit of that. So in this case, it's like, all right, well, I just think this is such a tough situation here for Corey.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
definitely playing from not a good situation, and that detonate is. We see another power cost play
Oh,
for another
this
cool
feels
shot. This
really bad.
Yeah, because we're effectively playing against Miracle. It's a bit of a race in the same way that you were with Aurora, which is the longer the game goes on, sooner or later you're just going to get absolutely slammed by a bushwhack, followed by a bunch of Razas coming to the party uninvited. So being able to force all these runes down from Corey puts Aurelia in a very, very good spot here.
Yeah, and at this point, we're battering ram or bust. If we don't have a battering ram to play after all of these cards, it's going to feel really, really nasty for the rest of this game, because we just gave up a ton of our combo pieces, a bunch of those cheap cards that we can use to combo off, get those storm stacks in order to get rid of get the battering rams out of hand, and not followed it up with any battering rams. It's going to make it way harder to continue going off in the future.
That is interesting that we put the battering ram there, because we could potentially just call out Aurelia and go for a Defiant Dance to make it 6 versus 7 and double clear.
Bruh, how'd I get
Something
J-Chan
and
round
then we
1?
also take his own Warren. And that would be very difficult for Corey, because their next turn is probably play great.
This one can
In fact,
literally
I think
go
they
either
can
way.
do that at this stage. So,
Just because of the matchup.
we're not looking so hot into Aurelia Defiant Dance. But we've got Boots.
Boots, I mean, we can still do the same thing even without playing the Aurelias. We can Stellacorn Herder to the Zonwarns, attach the Boots, gank over, and if we have one or two of those, just destroy all of this, and
get
set
the
Draven
actual-
back to essentially turn 2.
We didn't need to attach these Boots yet. I would have liked to have seen... if
How's
we're
the
gonna
sound
go-
sound?
We're going here first. I would have liked to have seen... Yeah, we do have the Defiant Dance. The Zone Warrens first, but I guess in this case it means that we can make it so our opponent, if they are going to try and push out, that they've got to come to Zone and not Sunken. But we can also take an extra card here because we've just done it with Stellacorn Herder.
Well, and again,
Yeah.
now that we have all of these cards in hand, we have 4 runes. That's it, period. And so it's like, this just feels like we're in such a difficult predicament. Even with a 2-1 score here, it's like, well, what else are we able to necessarily do? Meanwhile, we're going to continue to draw cards with Stellacorn, scoring 2 points every turn with ease, while still being able to maintain our rune count. It's like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of work here that this Draven needs to do.
Yeah, we've fallen way too far behind. As Miracle Deck, you know you're probably going to fall behind in the first couple of turns, but you're not supposed to fall this far behind.
I imagine, I mean, this is the drawback for playing Miracle, right? Is that you can completely brick, especially against decks that have a faster start on you, and you just end up having to burn runes just to get going. Like, that was a bit of a desperation ram that we ended up setting on the point. Knowing that our opponent has a face-up answer, and one card that they play 3 copies of would completely blow you out. And in this case, we just were able to do it with the Stellacorn Herder, making it even more efficient.
Yeah.
We have a detonate again.
Is it
Mm-mm.
gonna be
Again.
denied? He's thinking.
Yeah,
We're,
he's thinking, I would 100%
we're drawing a lot, we're not
defy
gonna be able to
this.
play all that.
You are just
Yeah.
denying him from playing the game right now. And that also denies stacks on the battering ram, is when your opponent only has 4 runes, every defy on a card that you can get actually just stops those battering ram stacks from ramping up and
Also-
traps those as dead cards.
Yeah, it also means that if our opponent is on Falling Star, they won't be able to. I mean, they could potentially gamble with the treasure trove. In that case, we'd want to hold up a buff spell, but I guess like stopping our opponent from getting this free ramp, the card count doesn't really matter. It's a case of like, do we want to make it so your opponent gets this trove when they're behind on runes this far? They're this low on runes.
Yeah, I mean, the difficulty with defying here, and I think that's the reason we're not going to go ahead and go through with it, is that we're deramping ourselves as well. And that's a little spooky.
Wow.
Yeah, but
I mean, we have all these cards. We're not going to be able to play all of them.
Choice to make. I mean, what we saw him milling over that for about an entire minute. And, you know, I really do think that this is the right choice. Yes, we are going to be going up to 6 runes on the following turn for Draven, but again, that still is another turn for you to be able to capitalize, get your defenses
he's too
ready,
far
and
behind.
be prepared for what is to come. And even still,
think Corey
he's
can make it.
sacrificing another rune to maybe get out a seal. But again, that's going to be
Double
one
battering
less that
ram?
he's going to be
A
able to get this
Raza.
next turn. But the Rasa
Ram.
could be
Okay,
a lot of
now
help.
we're
And there we go.
now we're playing
with
the game.
A lot immediately just built right back up.
Problem is, we can get
And this would
a
have been an
second
argument
point
for that
and pull
behind.
back, draw 3. Ugh.
Yeah, we end up
That's
giving it
bottom
up,
line.
and this is what's really toxic about the Miracle deck, is that even when they're that far behind and you've done all of this work to put them back, they can still deliver 16 might on a 4-rune turn.
Yeah, somehow.
Although we are, Aurelia does have the opportunity to set up without spending any runes, and then having like a healthy number of cards to back up a supercharged Aurelia plus counter spells to start clearing up, because Aurelia's might can get out of control quite easily.
Yeah, we're still in a very good spot.
But still, now we have the discard being at 11. We have 7 going on 8 cards in hand for the Draven.
Really? Yeah, I was about to say, just gank over and get the 4th
very
point.
well might actually be retreating back into base instead, which could be a very
Play a couple
interesting
gear, get ready to
decision
play
here,
Aurelia and
too.
just
So
accelerate?
we might actually be moving
Huh.
back, trying to keep it alive to maintain
don't
the
want
card draw
4?
without necessarily scoring a point, and then trying to respond. So it very well could be like maybe a
Unless you ride the
Skeletorn
wind.
and Aurelia type play for this turn.
Ride the wind
but
would be
still,
awesome.
It's going to be interesting to see now what can Draven do to continue to build up his board state.
We're just playing Aurelia?
Also go Draven
Ugh.
to make it awful for your opponent moving forward, but I think conserving
That
power
can't be good.
here and setting up our counter swing is very solid. It takes a lot of understanding of what your position
Corey
in the
might be
game
back
is,
in.
because it would have been very easy for
He just
Asakura
bought himself an extra
to
turn.
just take that Zone Warrens, take a look at another card, and then spend some power to set hidden cards. But instead, it's like, I don't need to keep point on evens here. I'm already in the lead. I just need to make sure I don't throw units away unnecessarily.
Yeah, Aurelia has the potential to clear out all of these units, unlike some other decks where you feel like you're in a rush to win the game before all of the might hits the board because you don't have a way to clear it. You're going to be able to clear things out so long as you keep your Aurelia alive and you keep a mid full of cards.
Well, and this is going to be the risky part too, is if Corey is able to potentially lose out on his Vi, because that's going to be one of the bigger combo pieces here for Corey to continue to get things going when he gets down to 0 cards in deck. If Vi is taken out, then there's no other way for Corey to continue to recycle through his units, getting his Rosses out turn after turn and things like
3,
that.
and I guess we just
that
super
alone
stack.
can be something to really shut down
Can we
this
play, like,
opportunity
a
here,
Raza,
as
Ram,
we now
Raza?
are only at 12 cards
Is
left
that
in
possible?
deck for the Detonate Draven.
Raza,
Could we see
Raza,
another
Ram.
burnout win? Our second burnout win of this Champions of the Rift season? That would
Huh?
be amazing.
That's happened? Oh my god, I've never...
Wait,
I
didn't it
even
happen
see
to
that.
me? It happened to me.
It was a Kaisa versus Kaisa.
No, it happened to me
in
too.
Game 1, yeah, it was a complete burnout for the win.
Oh, no,
It's interesting how
Prismat did
Vi
that
is
to
so
me.
impactful
It wasn't
before
in
that,
this tournament.
and
Prismat did that
Even
to
though I
me.
was quite mean to Vi Hothead in when I was seeing it in the initial previews. I actually think
And the
it
gauntlet.
serves quite a strong
burned
purpose
me.
as a big swing over Miracle because you can double its might each turn. And there's actually a lot of tools hidden in set 3 specifically for answering these. I just put a bunch of might on the board and hope to hold plans. So we might be seeing less of Miracle into the next set, but I assume that might become of some bans because the consistency offered by it is just absolutely ridiculous at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also makes me wonder if the Miracle deck, if it survives the ban list, will pivot into the stun cards. That Purple just got a couple of the stun cards to help them deal with some of those decks that say I'm going to build up a big unit and just punch over top of punch over top of your big holding formation.
Play Bren here. That's my answer to that. Although you can't hot head in that situation, but it's now back to Aurelia, and Aurelia can take a double kill here. We got to worry about Fight or Flight. We don't have to worry about Rebuke. We don't even have to move this Aurelia forward because we can use our Legends to get ganking and get more cards off of this Stelicorn Herder.
Yeah, there's no requirement for us to put our Aurelia at any risk yet.
And
Very likely to have a Guardian Angel or something being drawn by this stage.
yeah, well, and even if not, I mean, we're still sitting where we're able to be like, all right, cool. Well, if you put out 12 might, I have the signature spell to be able to really mitigate things. I'm getting a lot of my resources out here, and whatever you happen to defend with, I mean, heck, you pick a Fight or Flight as a hidden card. Cool, I got my Not So Fast. You pick, whatever it might be. I'm going to be able to now answer this, and it doesn't matter if you're detonating and drawing like crazy. All right, cool. I can deal with it.
I love the Siren. I've been a Siren enjoyer since its reveal.
Where's Siren?
I'm glad to see this card
Oh,
getting played.
the Siren.
Well, and I think this is just in time, and I'm also really liking also the Guardian Angel, just that little bit more insurance on the things that we want to keep alive, but it looks like we're also not going to be attaching it. So, I mean, at the same time, I do think that is rather safe here going against a Detonate deck. They're not necessarily playing the
This is the final
falling
game, right?
stars and cards
They're
like
1-1?
that. So, we can at least allow us to save the rune to really make that impact on this next turn.
We're also setting ourselves up for a Draven win here because we'll be able to attach the Guardian Angel to the Draven. And sorry, I just had a sneeze come out. But we do have the option to
6, 7, 8.
put down
Yeah.
Draven, attach the Guardian Angel, and have 3 runes to back up to try and close the game out on this next turn.
True.
In summary, a lot of ways that Aurelia can win the game from this position. She is in a dominant space.
Yep, and I think it comes back to that Corey just
Corey
has that
has to
desperation
hold.
move so early in the
One
game
turn,
where he
there's
had
no
to
way.
attack in with the Ezreal and the battering ram, and then it turned out that, hey, I can deal with it, and that just really set him back. Oh, but it looks like there actually is a falling star here. That is going to be dealing 6 damage at this point, and potentially trying to take out.
Defiant
now, if we have
Dance
an
doesn't
Unguard,
say it.
that wouldn't be enough at this point because I would only be adding 1 at this, so I'm not sure.
Defiant Dance or Let It Die, and I don't really want to give up a dance in this
No,
situation.
not at all.
No, I think you're fine.
I mean,
At this point,
we're gonna do an Aurelia crazy play.
Stelicorn has done its job. If we look at our hand of 9 cards, we are happy with the value that the energy we spent on Stelicorn gave us.
Oh, but
And
4
now
up.
Aurelia, we have plenty of cards for Aurelia to carry us through the rest of the game.
Ori very aware that this Draven might end the game, so they've left their 4 runes up and have given themselves the best chance for interaction. So this will probably make it so Asakura can't get that Draven down and use it to clear the battering ram. As it's
We
just
got
gonna force
3
them to
seals,
tap
but
out and
we
they
have
don't
no
worry about things
runes.
like Rebuke and Fight or Flight, or a whole bunch of other horrible things that could happen. So it's likely we're going to be on this Aurelia plan.
I'm hoping
this
Corey
turn,
pulls
but
it
we
through. I
can
do not want
jump
Aurelia in
score
this
quite
tournament.
comfortably. And what's ridiculous about the Miracle deck is even though Corey had such a rough start, look at the position we're in now. We still have so much in play.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
still, it's not what it could be. Usually at this point, you have locked down both battlefields. You have like 2 Rossas in one, a battering ram and a Rasa in another, and 2 hitting cards at this point. And it's like, Well, in this case, yeah, we have a battering ram, we have a Rasa, we have a rebuke
Right,
coming
the
in.
rebuke's
Guess what?
gonna come
I
in,
have all
tap
the answers
2.
already here at this point.
Deflect 1.
And now Draven only has 2 runes left to deal with the rest of these attacks. And if we take both battlefields and charm, that's a GG.
There's no way we don't have a not so fast in hand at this point in the game.
I mean,
right?
true.
I mean, it's happening.
But we also,
We might not
Yeah.
have it, but we could be also considering if we let this resolve, we've now got Draven and we've got it backed up by counter magic.
not
we
so
do decide
fast.
to go for our not so fast plan here.
Yeah.
I think this is the safer play. Is you don't want to risk going for the Draven win on this turn and then somehow getting pushed back and losing the game because you tried to get greedy. Is you could just conquer both battlefields very safely, pull your Aurelia
Another
back.
rebuke.
Oh, unless it's double rebuke.
But, I mean, what are the odds that you have...
I mean, he could still excel it.
And we only have one
Go to
not
6.
so fast used so far, but it looks like a flash is going to be
Flash.
coming in.
No.
And we've been seeing this being played a little bit more recently. I know we were watching Runes and Rift tournament yesterday, and there was an Aurelia deck also that ran 2 flashes in the main deck. And I mean, this is just an absolute game changer here because now we still have 5 runes up. We have a lot of ways to be able to interact with this and be able to conquer both and still keep Aurelia safe.
Yeah, and the rebuke pushed the Draven down to 1 rune left as well. This game is well and truly
Cooked.
over.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, you can't. It can't be understated how
was
much
close.
saving a unit is so valuable, especially against a deck that's likely to just try and rebuke you and pays very heavy cost to try and kill your big units. Like, Flash is just a ridiculous card that desperately needs a reprint. If anybody from Riot is actually listening.
Desperately needs a reprint, yeah.
But just being able to go, yeah, I'm just going to spend 2 and save my
Could we please
my
get flash
big
again?
investment right here is just so much value. We don't actually retreat using our Siren because we can now push our opponent into you have to attack and I still have 4 runes.
And so here we go with the dangerous digging here to try to get that final answer. But,
With 3 runes,
you know,
it's
at the
gonna be
same
tough.
time, it's like, you know, we already have a green flash ability. It's like, okay, Mom, we got dinner at home kind of thing. You know, we got this at home. You know, and so it's like, but the one thing that I was really mad about Flash was that was the one card they did not include even in the Nexus Knight packs. That's the biggest thing too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the advantage that Flash has over the green, the Emperor's Divide, is that it's reaction speed even if played from hand. Where the
It's
other one
also
needs
in
to be
purple.
hidden. Yeah, it's also in purple, which is always an advantage.
yeah, always.
And now we don't even have enough.
What'd you say, David?
Do we have? Do we know what's in the Nexus Knights for set
GG's.
3, the
Yep.
Nexus packs?
Not just yet. We
Hey,
know we
GG'd.
have revealed the playmats and prize support for the skirmishes, but we have not seen Nexus Knight packs or the pre-rift packs either. But it looks like that Aurelia ended up taking down Miracle Draven. That is going to be a GG right there with Asakura being able to win a very
All right,
important match
J-Chan.
against Miracle Draven.
And the reward for beating Draven is another matchup with Draven in the next round.
So, a little bit risk of reward there, but very well done from both competitors. Corey Mailhouse being taken out there. Now, this is going to be the big thing, is that, again, we've been seeing Corey play a lot of Kaisa over here. I don't know how much he's been playing Miracle Draven or Detonate Draven behind the scenes at his local Nexus Knights or things like that, but, you know, I'm wondering if maybe that kind of switch, I mean, still going against Aurelia could be very... difficult, but it looks like Corey says in chat that Kaisa sucks. So
I mean, it is difficult right now for Kaisa. Effectively, the way that it was working at the beginning of the format is that everybody learned against Draven, you have to get off the battlefield and not let Draven get free cards to stop the snowball. So Kaisa took advantage of that by saying, okay, if you move back, I'm going to move my guys forward in Time Warp. And that was the plan. And then people got better at playing around that kind of game plan, and also just having some of the more dangerous units in this format with deflect, and that it starts adding up because obviously that's just very good against rebuke because they pay the deflect cost and then you counter it. It starts setting people back, and Kaisa just ended up with like, I've got a bunch of small guys that don't win in combat, and Draven draws a bunch of cards if you do that strategy against them. So it just puts Kai'Sa in a really... It basically kills everything else, except it really struggles with Aurelia, and Draven also feels pretty horrible to play into.
Well, and it feels like, especially in a lot of our tournaments, I mean, we've been seeing this even at the Nationals Open and things like that, that the top 2 decks that are always going to be brought is going to be Draven and Aurelia. And it's like, well, gosh, if half the field is going to be that Aurelia matchup, Kai'Sa just falls so hard to that in this case. And so it can be a difficult choice to make, and ending up going into the Draven matchup right there, you know, is something that will be a little bit more powerful and more consistent more than anything.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, it is something you have to consider when prepping for a tournament is knowledge, especially in Riftbound.
Ooh, I got a lot of
The
points.
deck you're playing, I feel like, is the most important thing that you can have. It's such a complicated game that you need as many matches under your belt on the deck that you're playing as you possibly can get. And I think some people make the mistake of pivoting right before an event. Not saying that's what Corey has done here, but I've seen people who make the mistake of pivoting a day or two before their big regional qualifier, and then they end up doing worse than they would have done.
There's much more of a macro game in Riftbound, where essentially you kind of want to know what you're doing early game, your first 2 turns, and then how you actually win the game. Like, Draven is very much like, I've got my
I got mid-range
I'm going to get my Treasure
Jakes,
Hunter
yeah.
on there, and I'm going to deploy Draven, and then I'm set up with gold, and it's very difficult for my opponent to play through that, or they're going to be forced to burn some power to answer this. And that's like an idea of a macro strategy. With Aurelia, we're looking at setting up either a sneaky deck hand to get some early points, or we're setting up some protection so that when we do deploy our Stellacorn Herder, we're ready to go. But that's something that's very different compared to other games where all you got to really do is worry about your curve. And this game is like, well, actually, you've got, where am I moving? Why am I doing this? Like, what am I trying to set up to? Which is what people should focus on in deck
The
building.
hell's
Is like, what am I
happening here?
doing in early, middle, and late, and how am I moving my units around the table?
We have a Jax Draven
That's
matchup.
definitely some solid points there, and you know, just a lot that you have to calculate to be able to deal with this. Now, speaking of calculations, we got ourselves an interesting matchup here of Padawan going in with Draven again, but in this case, we got a Jax. And Ekpilot is a pro when it comes to piloting Jax. He's been undefeated multiple times in this tournament with this very deck. And I mean, a Lonely Poro is dual wielding 2 Bone Shivers. Is that not the scariest sight you've ever seen?
I love Bone Shiver. It's such a difficult card to play because unless you have Weapon Master or Jax, it's like the cost of paying 1 energy and a power to attach it is so bad. But the payoff for just ramping all your runes and being way ahead of your opponent, or in terms of I get to spend power without the drawback, so I end up with a rune advantage, is so good. It's like a card that should be great in a lot of situations, but it's just kind of difficult to play. So, Terrifying Poro, but you are trying to answer double Ferris Forerunner in green, which sucks when your opponent's at 6. So I don't know how you get
Yep.
out of this, especially when your
That's a
opponent has
toughie.
a fire hand.
Yeah, you've got 12 runes, but unfortunately not enough.
That's a
cards to
toughie.
use those 12 runes.
This is where we play the new Master Yi with 16 experience.
Sound like I'll be a nerd.
Just charge him straight in.
I think at this point, yeah, that's definitely what's going to be needed here. And this is why Forerunner can be such a formidable foe in this case, because it's like, guess what? I can still deal with this. I can move in with the Jax and be able to take it. But then you're like, oh, and on the backfield now I have to deal with the 6 might of 2 units that just got created from the Forerunner. And on top of that, we have another Forerunner and Mind Splitter on top of that. This is just such
Don't
a
worry, you
difficult
smash
situation.
mid-range Draven. We'll
And
see.
one
It's
that
my
is
one bad
not
matchup.
feeling
That and Aurelia.
all that great for Ekpilot in this case.
Ouch!
Yeah, it looks, from what I can see, I mean, we did jump into this game midway through. It looks like Ekpilot just did not find any of the draw engines that Jax has. And the deck is so different if you don't have a Phelios or your Stellacorn Herder.
Plus, J-Chan's a great
or even
pilot.
your drawing
It's going to be tough
battlefield,
round 1 for me.
the game feels so much
Oh,
harder
great.
than
If I win, I get to fight you on Aurelia. That's
can really
fantastic.
spit out equipments and cards from hand.
Yo,
if
fuck
you can
top
keep
16.
reading
Why wasn't I versus Jax? No, I don't want that one either.
Man. Why is the poor sad? He's dual wielding a
I don't want none of
big-ass
y'all.
ice mace. And the answer is it's because he has 2 and he has no friend to give one.
I guess we do what we got to do.
Like, I've got
We
2
just work our way
two
through.
of these things that I need somebody to hold one.
Yeah.
Also,
He made a whole nother axe so that he and his friend could match, and he doesn't have a friend.
gotta be real though. If a Lonely Poro is able to dual wield 2 Bone Shivers, he's got gains for days at this point to be able to hold both of those. I mean, I would be struggling myself trying
These
to.
guys
hold
are
both
so
of those.
goofy.
It's like the Diglett meme, isn't it? Where it's like it comes out of the ground and it's just like this absolute hedge bodybuilder. It's just that's what the Lonely Poro is behind that mountain.
Don't be rude. He's got to climb up somehow.
Yo.
Yeah, and I think
But-
isn't lore
Ricky Tam, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome
doesn't
in.
that mean that the Lonely Poro is also now like a king of
It might
the
just be
spell guild?
Ricetane, but
If you can use it,
be whatever.
yes, because otherwise True Eyes just kind of causes
Close.
you to die if you try and pick it up.
So he did top deck the Aphelios here, so that's going to be
Huh?
maybe a step in the right direction, but we're going to be hoping that there's maybe something that we can do to try to really build up a battlefield to try to hold on here. Ekpilot was really milling over
we
this
trade.
kind of scenario and trying to figure out the best lines here. Lonely Poro is going to be moving in
We
with
get
the
a
Bone
draw.
Shivers, and at this point the mechs will be created, and both Bone
This is
Shivers will
low.
go back.
This actually is beneficial that we end up trading here because it means we can move the Bone Shivers without necessarily using our Jax Legend. So we can move the Bone Shivers and then flicker them to get all 3 Aphelios effects. And we get to find another card from our hand that might end up being a big saving grace.
What do you get?
Well, and especially if there's just one of the counter strikes, that alone could be something to really make a big impact, especially now that both Bone Shivers are going to be a part of Jax now.
That was very confidently shoving Jax forward. So we've drawn a...
Challenge.
Ah,
And we got the Dreaming Tree as well, right?
Yep.
So we
Yes.
can clear this out.
Maybe draw a
That's
Defy?
if we remember our dreaming draw. There it is.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
I'm ready 2 runes.
So
And come at me, bro.
now here's the hard
Defy
part, though.
Cannon
We have
Barrage?
3 minutes until time is called. And even though I feel like this game could very well resolve in the next couple of turns, that still is maybe a little bit of pressure that we have to anticipate here as well.
I mean, it
This
could
cannon
it could
barrage
end this
could make a
turn.
huge difference to the outcome of the game.
We only
Let's
have 1
trade.
purple up, so Rebuke is off the table.
Yeah, Rebuke is off the table.
As an answer to this.
Foff.
That is some unlucky rune pools for Drake.
Doesn't Foff just win the game? Assuming he hasn't drawn
What's the
anything
price of
crazy.
using that mind spit, mind
Like Defy?
splitter is that it is a big heavy tax on our purple rune.
It's so powerful, it causes you to forget its name.
Are we mid-range Draven? Do we have like 8 answers in hand? We got 6 cards and 8
Now,
answers.
this is going to be, though, a big turn. 7 runes is still a lot to be able to utilize here, and it looks like we very well now are going to be using the spinning axe to go up to 9. Now, even still, there might be that chance that you're able to... Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know what chance you might have with only 2 cards in hand. I mean, would you want to use the Cannon Barrage at this point just to try to hold on?
I think you
No.
don't, because you don't want to let him flicker or cascade the spinning axe.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to let this go so that the spinning axe gets trapped at the dreaming tree.
If we've got a Brutalizer, we can hold here, but then, as you said, we're going to be able to then try and attack the other side, and we still have 5 runes available for Paddy 1. We're going to let the Jax go. I could agree with this, because then this makes the plan a hold plan for Draven, most likely. And it's very hard for Jax to get over without First Mate.
I mean, any interaction just wins on left side unless...
Yeah, well,
Yeah, just go ahead and Foff now if you have it. See if he defies.
About to draw.
Ride?
Ooh, but a ride to win
Ooh.
might be that final blow.
That's pretty
needed.
bad.
And it all
This is
depends.
looking-
Oh, we can't even
Looking to be a full
counter-strike.
trade, yeah.
That's really good ride to win.
SGG's, yep. Oh, man.
Yep, and that's going to be game.
Wow.
Excellent ride to win. And yeah, Ferris Forerunner is just a very good card. It just puts so much might down. It's massively overcosted. The game's not over, but yeah, we just
Yeah.
signed in this soon as like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ferris Forerunner is
Oh, there's the
really
Storm
I drew a
Report.
Stelly.
It's so in terms of like energy, if you say like each might is worth an energy in most cases, you're getting like 12 for 6 in 1 power. It's just so good.
Yeah. Definitely, and that's the thing. It's like that's the kind of advantages that you're looking for, and being able to have those even those 2 bots at the end. It's like, guess what? I am perfectly happy on being able to sacrifice my Forerunner after a ride the win, because now even if I do clear out both battlefields, now I'm scoring anyway, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, having that unit count advantage is such a game changer there.
And what tends to happen is when somebody sits a Ferris Forerunner on one of the battlefields, is that you're just kind of forced to abandon it until you've got an efficient answer to the tokens, because you make the situation almost worse by killing the Forerunner, and then they double score on the next turn. So Forerunner ends up just scoring you a bunch of points for just existing, which is just so obnoxious.
Yeah, it's a deck building. It's this funny deck building thing where, like, every time I'm considering a high drop in a red deck, I have to ask myself, will this do more for me than just playing a Forerunner, even if I have nothing built in to synergize with it?
Yeah, just Guy holds very, very well. Although in set 3 there are more answers to the Forerunner, including I'm trying to remember the second part of it. It's Starcrossed, which allows you to bounce one of your units and one of their units, and it can be anywhere at reaction speed. So even if it's a Forerunner in base, you can shove that back and set your opponent's momentum back quite significantly. So Forerunner, there are some, again, unfortunately that's also in purple, but there are some more tools to engage with it more efficiently in the next set. But
Hello.
Stinky J-Chan.
It's been a while.
You're supposed to wait for the finals to see me, bro.
I see.
Damn, don't want to fight no mid-range Draven, man. I just woke up, dude.
Oh, you just woke up. Oh no.
Fuck. All right, no, I'm kidding. Let's have some fun. How you been?
I've been good.
It's been chillaxing.
I played in the cash cup for Runes and Rift yesterday, but did not do too well.
Damn, I slept through that hoe. I'm not even gonna lie. These last couple days, bro, I've been feeling sick. I've been sleeping a lot.
Waiting for the ban list.
No, I don't want to see it. I already built Miracle Diana, and she's getting chopped. Draven's getting chopped. Everything I like is getting chopped. Siver's getting chopped.
Yeah.
I'm fucked, dude. They're gonna cut purple so bad, dude. I'm not even gonna want to play. I'm gonna be a filthy yellow player after that.
We'll see how badly they ban cards.
Oh, I almost picked Diana too there. Yo, can we do that actually?
Oh man, I've been shocked. I haven't played any set 3 at all.
Matter of fact, let me message Silent. Let me see.
Oh my, oh my goodness.
All right, let's do a little something like that. Hit that button. Oh, nasty.
I'll go first.
All right.
On warrants. Your favorite miracle.
Huh? Who? What are you talking about? I guess we can. Is there a round timer? Let me see what he said. 10 after the hour, so we get 2 minutes to start. I guess we can go ahead and do our mulligans and wait like 2 minutes.
Sure.
Chunking that one back, dude. Throwing that back. Get that out of my hand. Both of you get out of here. We're mulling two.
Let's see. I think I will also mull 2.
All right, let's play the game of guess the hand. This motherfucker's holding a treasure hunter, a spinning axe, a foff.
A pickpocket?
Oh, fuck.
Pickpocket for your seal?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Making sure they're not trying to grab our game. We got 1 minute. They probably won't. It's too early to do a Draven mirror.
Too many Dravens?
Actually, there's more. I see there's 2 Aurelias on other sides of the bracket right now.
I saw quite a few Dravens on the stream. I was watching the stream a bit.
Yeah, Padawan. Well, the people that moved up, Padawan's Draven, Sari's Aurelia, Beg is Aurelia, and
Wasn't
Me-
Beg playing Draven?
Oh wait, did the who quit in that match? And
Didn't he play against like Victor? And I think like he had to go to like Home
oh
Depot or
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
power
No,
box exploded.
yeah, 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 yeah. Home Depot.
Right. It is 5:10. Shall we
All
begin?
right, yeah. Let's decide our fate. Ready?
Right.
Boop.
Yep. I will play an overzealous fan. I'll pass it over.
Someone said all the purple decks are gone, or not all the non-purple decks. The Jax and the Victor.
Oh no! No, I forgot a. Was it Jax? No, it wasn't Jax. It was yes, it's kind of non. Oh, Lee Sin. I played first round.
Actually,
All right, let's see it.
think
Purple
we're-
Ezreal Seal.
that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Actually, I think we're gonna soft play a scrap here.
A scrap heap. Oh, are you playing Detonate Draven? Oh
Huh?
my.
Dude, what are you talking about, dude? Quit looking at
Wait,
my
no,
list.
Mm. Send her here.
Mhm.
I will discard. Out of my splitter.
Sure. You don't want to look at my unit hand?
A little bit far away, I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit far
A
away.
Tide Turner, and I will.
Swap them?
Not
Yeah.
sure.
All right, I'm gonna accelerate my
Hopeful. My rally ability on tap.
yeah rally ability. Stellacorn double play. GG's. Game 2.
Kaboom. Re-exploding. Classic. Alright, hold up to 2. Get my fan in, go up to 3.
Yep.
Do a stack deck.
Sure. Boo.
Raven, and go ahead.
Boo.
I can't let you kill my poor Tide Turner for free.
Boo.
Hey, but now you can like discard some stuff.
Yeah, you think I want to do that? You're funny. You know I'm coming over here.
Over there.
What it do, baby?
I think I'll push back your Draven.
Okay. A little break and pushback action. I like it. I like it. I'll probably just play a ram and pass.
Play a ram and pass. Interesting. Bring in the Draven.
Sure.
Go up to 4. I will discard. Darius, draw.
Mhm.
Play a fan.
Not a fan.
Kaisa, bring this guy over here, and I will pass.
Alrighty. We'll do 3, break 1. We'll play Ezreal Scrap Heap.
Yep, sounds good.
Tap 1, we'll play a stack deck, card number 2.
Sure.
Repeated called shot, card number 3.
Yep. It's just regular miracle, huh? No detonate here.
Let's see. Sure. Let's go with 2. We'll fight or flight the fan.
Sure.
Both in. I will pop for Draven.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I have no risk. I'm not activating Draven. Oh, you're passing combat, right? I'm good with that.
Yep. Who you
I
want?
will kill. I will kill the Draven.
Cool. Draven dead. Score point. Draw a card from Draven combat. Discard draw from Zwan Warrens.
Yep.
Discarding a Fizz to draw.
Sure.
Let's tap 1. For a ram here.
Sure.
We'll hide a card here.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Mm-mm. Tap 2 for a falling star on the ram.
Spinning exit.
Spinning axe. Okay.
Didn't know I had that one.
Guess we will do it again. One on the ram, one on Ezreal.
Oh, wow. Alrighty.
Fight or flight, yep. I will send Kaisa in here. Grab a point.
You got it.
Conquer, draw, and then discard. Discard a fan.
Sure.
I will send Fan in here, Tide Turner over there,
That's fine with me.
play a Kaisa in base, and pass it over.
Okay, we'll start with a stack deck.
Yep. I got one card in hand. Ah.
Let's see. Take this one. Sure, I guess that works. We'll do. We'll break one for a seal, go 3 in the seal. We'll play Fizz. Fizz replays Foff. Foff targeting Fan.
Sure.
Here.
We'll play Axe.
God, it was anything but Axe. Fuck. That's crazy. I got the bargain. Shit.
Ah, the bargain. Oh no.
Fucking Axe is the only one I can't bargain. Damn it. All right, game 2.
Okay. Miracle Trade.
Damn, that was really unfortunate. We played the matchup right. We starved him, and then he just drew the literal one card he needed. Sheesh. All right, I'll go first. Ooh, wait, Avi. Huh. Yeah, I think I still go first. All right.
Sounds good.
That's not a bad hand.
That's not what you like to hear.
It's not bad at all. I'll keep.
Mull 2. Oh, you're full keeping. Oh boy. All right, go ahead.
That's a pretty good.
We're getting Steel Ezreal. Oh no.
Scrap heap.
Oh my goodness, I see. I didn't know we were picking our hands today.
That's not too bad. Yeah, Drew had more good cards. Huh.
All I got is a Kaisa. Go ahead.
He says all I got. You're a funny guy.
You played like 50 cards that first turn.
Go ahead.
What is that? Yep. Well, at least you don't have a called shot. Send Kaisa in here.
Sure.
Point, draw a card. Ride the wind, Kaisa over.
Sure.
Grab a point, draw a card. Play out drip. Go ahead. Untap 2.
We'll go here. We'll go here.
Yep.
Let's see. We'll do card number 1, 2.
Yep.
Three.
Yep.
Had a card. Ready
Sure.
to?
Yep. Send both of these guys into Ezreal.
Do you do the Draven thing?
Nope. Decline.
Alrighty. We'll let it happen.
Pass action, dude. Okay.
No,
I will
I'm
grab
playing
a gold,
against
draw 2,
mid-range.
hit points.
J-Chan on mid-range, round 1. No fun. Hadn't even won a combat yet. Look at that fucking hand. just won his first combat. He's got 80 cards.
It's
Jeez.
the Kaisa. It's the Kaisa.
Holy
We love
moly.
Kaisa, dude. Oh, let's see. Just do Mind Splitter. What's in there? Oh, that is not a. I mean, I'll take the battering ram.
Sure.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, whatever I draw is coming out. I hope you know that.
It's a call shot off the top. I swear. 3 times yesterday. Mind Splitter. It's a call shot off the top. I'm ready. Hit me.
No, it's not that, but I have faith. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
17.
Love to hear it.
6. Oh, okay. I see what I can do. Let's go 2. And this we'll play Bushwhack.
Yep.
Create the token. We'll do 2 for a merchant. We'll send. Let's think. Don't want you to get any more draws. Or do I just heart of the cards? Let's see. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to 17. So I'm going to draw a 2 might swing and 2 draws. Or I could just let you draw 1 and know for sure if I got it or not. Let's do that. Why not? Let's go. Hold on. Let me think about that. Because actually, that allows you to double Draven proc. I think I kind of have to just full send here, right? Ain't that right, J-Chan? I have to, huh? Or I just leave from that position?
Maybe just send 1 at a time, you know? Like,
No.
just 1 merchant at a time.
No, yeah.
That sounds good to me.
You'd never play all those cards in your hand. You'd never get to play it.
Yeah, so what's the... Just let me draw cards. It's fine.
I don't want to give you
all
that
this.
option. Actually, matter of fact, you know, I'm down to risk this whole tournament on a heart of the cards. I'm feeling Yugi Moto right now. Let me look at my trash again. Yeah, I'm feeling Yugi fucking Moto right now, dude. Let's do it.
Alright.
Boop.
Alright. Send it. Okay. Oh, full send.
Yugi fucking Moto, dude. On move, we'll discard Bushwhack.
Yep.
All right.
And then discard one. Well, discard the first card you drew as well, right? Did you have to do it twice?
Oh no. Wait,
Oh my god, it's the call shot.
wait. So I only get one draw out of that in total?
Yeah, because you have to
Oh
discard
no.
draw.
So I
and then
had to
discard
do one
draw.
at a time. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I just lose it.
You want to?
Unless you're fine with me taking it back and go one at a time.
5. I. That's kind of weird because we know the cards are on top of your deck.
It's up to you. I don't care. If you want to see how it plays out, or if you just want to end it now.
I mean, if you want to like recycle, I guess you can put both of the cards you just drew on the bottom, and you can go one at a time from there.
Sure, we could try that.
You want to do that? You want to do that?
Let's. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I would have had to have drawn the one card that I drew. GG's. Enjoy the rest of the cup.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Nah, yeah, I had to have used that called shot that I got off the top, which is why I was like,
I see.
do you want to run it back and see how it goes? These don't matter. These are not I mean, I did hit the 2 off of it, but still, it's just a bad position. Good games.
That's fair. GG's.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's because we haven't played a lot. Oh, it had to be the one bad matchup. Unfortunately. Well, GG's on our run. We'll probably end up just probably hosting Silent. Yeah. Give me just a moment. Thank you for watching. We're gonna catch you all on the next one. Too bad we hit the worst matchup we probably could have hit, other than Aurelia, which there's a lot of those too. And it was J-Chan, so I mean, unfortunate on our misplay there. We could have called shot into the spinning axe and won that game, but I just misplayed it, and I already knew he wasn't gonna let me take it back. I mean, I just shouldn't have showed him the card. If he wouldn't have seen called shot, he wouldn't have said that. But it's whatever. It was my own fault. Hop in. We're raiding. All right, peace, guys.
Mana effectively. But this game, you can draw too many cards, and you just don't have an opportunity to play them. So there is a balance of like.
They're kind of lagging there a little bit, aren't they?
Currently facing with one of the decks I'm working on for set 3, whereas